Ever watched something and thought, this is really good, only to realize one small tweak could have made it great? Today I want to share a story about a Pixar director, a rat in a kitchen, and the single phrase that could change the way you finish your next project. What if your next video, your next pitch, your next idea isn't missing a major overhaul, just one more thing, one more shot, one more beat, one more layer of truth? Before we dive in, if you're a video creator looking to grow, scale, or build a video business that pays you consistently, please hit subscribe right now. I drop new videos every week to help you level up, so don't miss out. If you want a step-by-step guide to creating videos that not only stand out, but keep clients coming back, I've got a free workshop that breaks it all down. The link's in the description below, so please grab it now. Okay, here's the story. A while back, I was watching the animated movie Ratatouille with my family. If you've never seen it, it's a Pixar film about a rat named Remy, who dreams of becoming a great chef in Paris. He has incredible instincts, a gift for flavor, and a passion that completely goes against what everyone expects from someone like him. It's clever, it's beautiful, and like most Pixar films, it's about so much more than what's on the surface. It's a story about creativity, about being underestimated, about fighting to do what you were born to do, even when no one thinks you belong in the kitchen. But the real moment for me came after the movie ended. Everyone went to bed, and I stayed up and decided to watch the bonus features. There was one called Fine Food and Film. It's a behind-the-scenes look at how the film came together. And as a writer and director myself, I'm always curious to see how other creatives think, especially when they're operating at that level. That's when I heard Brad Bird talk about his process. Now, if you don't know Brad Bird, he's not just some studio guy. He's directed The Incredibles, Iron Giant, and Mission Impossible, Ghost Protocol. The man understands story, emotion, precision. In this behind-the-scenes interview, Brad said something that stopped me cold. He said that when his animators would bring him a scene that was working, like really good stuff, he wouldn't just say, "Great, next." Instead, he'd lean in and say, "This is really good, but if you did one more thing." One more thing. It wasn't criticism, it was belief. He wasn't tearing it apart, he was lifting it higher. That phrase became a push, an invitation, a challenge. And what I loved was that the one more thing wasn't always big. Sometimes it was an extra frame of movement, a breath before a line, a sound cue, pause, a glance, tiny but precise and powerful. He trusted that his team had something more to give, and that belief pulled the best out of each one of them. As I watched that clip, I realized this is the moment most of us skip. We hit export when it's good enough. We post the rough cut because we're tired of looking at it. We say, they'll get the idea, instead of giving them the experience. But that one more thing, that's the difference between a video that fills space and a story that leaves a mark. So here's the challenge I'm giving you today. Before you call it done, before you upload, before you move on to the next thing, ask yourself, what's the one more thing this moment needs? It might be a shot that holds longer, maybe a transition that feels smoother, a soundbite that lands harder, or maybe it's in your mindset. One more layer of courage, one more step toward honesty, one more pass that elevates the whole thing. You don't have to add more just to be clever, but you do have to be willing to push past comfort to find clarity. That's where the difference lives. Ready for the takeaway? Brad Bird's phrase wasn't about perfection. It was about intention. He wasn't asking for more polish. He was asking for more truth. You're probably closer to great than you think. You don't need to blow it up, but don't walk away when the best version is just one more step away. If you're working on a piece right now, maybe it's a video, a script, a story that just doesn't feel finished. Maybe what you need isn't a full rewrite, Maybe you just need someone who can help you find that one more thing. That's what I do in my coaching sessions. I help creatives take what's already strong and shape it until it sings. You bring the cut, I help you finish it with confidence. You'll find a link in the show notes if you're ready to level up your next project. If this episode gave you something to think about, share it with someone else who's in that 90% phase. Almost there, not quite done. And if you haven't already, please subscribe, leave a review, or shoot me a message and tell me what's the one thing you know your story needs. Brad Bird believed in his team enough to push them past good enough. That same belief, you can apply it to yourself. Don't stop at good, go one more step. Because that next pass, that extra effort might be the moment that makes someone stop and say, "You gotta see this." Thanks for watching.